Hello everybody and welcome to Live Fully with myself. I'm Joanna Vargas and I get to interview Lucille or Lucy Lopez, either one. She says she's both, but what do you prefer, Lucy or Lucille?
I've been called Lucy my whole life, so Lucy is fine, but if you want to call me Lucille, that's totally fine too.
And the first time I met her, I sang that song, Lucille, and she had never heard it. So
never.
Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to play that song maybe another time. Well, welcome again. I'm Joanna Vargas, and this is the Fit Factor Studio Live Fully channel, and I get to interview Lucy today because she is our instructor in the spotlight for February 2019. So listen in and get to learn a little bit more about Lucy, and we're going to dive right in. So Lucy, where did you grow up, and what were you like as a little girl?
So I grew up in Rosemead, California, and then when I was 14, I moved to El Monte with my family. As a little girl,
with the accent,
I know, El Monte. As a little girl, I was a total tomboy. Like literally, like my mom. I remember when I was a kid, my mom always used to dress me in this like really nice, cute little clothes, and I would like chain into like a t-shirt, jeans, some Chucks. I was like, no, like I want to go play like football. I want to go play with the guys. I want to, I want to have fun. So I was really just adventurous as a kid. But I also was a little bit like insecure, but at the same time I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go have fun and see where it goes. So,
did you have brothers?
I did. Okay. I have one older brother.
And no sisters then?
No sisters.
Oh, okay.
So brother. So
you want to, I'm gonna emulate your older brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to hang out with him and play with his friends. So.
Okay, so Rosemead, Amani, awesome. The 626.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, was it 6? No, it was 818 back in the day.
Was it really?
Yeah. Oh, see, it's dating me. Okay, moving on. So Lucy is one of our trainers here. Tell everybody what got you into fitness. I mean, how did this all start?
Well, it started in high school. As I said before, as a kid, I was a little bit like insecure. I got bullied a lot. So when I went into high school, I really wanted to just kind of feel empowered and I wanted to feel strong. So I started joining sports. I did cross country, soccer, and track in high school. And I was like, I love this. Like, this is like the way like I needed to get challenged. And I needed to like toughen up, and I started playing these sports and I got better at it, and I was like, I began like researching more on how to improve my body, and it just really helped with like mental wise. I was like, man, I feel so confident in myself. I feel like I can do anything.
And this was all in high school?
All in high school. Okay. So it really just gave me discipline and allowed me to get stronger, and it helped me to just like find a purpose in my life, which is to help people. So that's how my fitness journey started. And then afterwards, so I decided to do more on it. I went to Cal Poly Pomona, got my degree in kinesiology. In the beginning, I wanted to do physical therapy because I enjoy fixing people's movement and people in general.
Improving. Just kidding, go ahead.
So that's what really got me more into like fitness and movement, and just learning how to move my body better and help others as well move their body and feel better about themselves mentally and physically as well.
Yeah, so right after high school, I mean, you drove right into it, right? Because I know a lot of trainers, they kind of maybe have gone down, and then so they had maybe that part of their life where they wanted to pick it back up, but that's awesome that you just kept climbing from there. That's great. I lost my train of thought, but the question, what is your superpower, Lucy? Like if you had a superpower, because I really know that all of us have a big zone of genius, something that we're really, really good at. And what is your superpower?
My superpower is resilience. I think we all go through things, through obstacles and challenges in life, but being able to pick yourself up, that is something that has always been empowering to me. And I think that is my superpower, because I feel like elastic, like something will come to me something will come to me and try to bring me down, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get right back up, I'm gonna work hard, and I'm gonna get through this, and I'm just gonna keep pushing until I become the better version of myself. So resilience is my superpower for sure.
So when, let's say for example, you said you're elastic and you come back quickly, how long is your comeback? Is it an hour? Is it a day? Maybe a week where you just need time to process it and then you jump back in?
It just really depends. So it depends like how big of a hit or how big of a change it was for me. It really depends. So let's say I'm having like a bad day. Like, well, not really. I don't have bad days, but like, let's say there was traffic and someone decided to hit me or something. Like, at the moment, I may feel like upset, or I may feel like, you know, like, wow, this is happening. But probably like 10 minutes after, I'm like, you know, I'm glad that I'm alive, and I'm glad that I still have a car. You know, I'm grateful that nothing else went further. So something like that, my comeback is, I try to see the best of it. So,
well, let's say for somebody that's not as resilient and they need more tools, like what are some tools that you do to get you back on? Do you take a bath? Do you go just quiet your mind and sit in your car? What is it that you do?
I do meditation. I think for me, the biggest life changer for me has been meditation. So meditation didn't have to be anything big. For me, it was just breathing. I didn't know how to breathe. I had all these tension on my shoulders all the time, and I was always so anxious, and you know, and I didn't know how to relax. But once I learned how to calm down and just take a moment where I have to just breathe and refocus my energy into something more positive, that's really what helped me to just, you know, bounce back pretty much. Take a time. For me, it was like, it's like 5 minutes where I just sit down, I close my eyes, sit down or lay down, I close my eyes, and I just take deep breaths in and out. And to be honest, it just relaxes my body, and I'm like, okay, I'm okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
I love that you said breathing. Everybody that knows that takes my class, I'm always talking about breathing. Do you have a certain tip for your breathing? Like, do you have a certain way to do it? Like in for 4, out for 4, or something like that?
For me, it just really depends on the feeling. So, I mean, let's say I'm like really nervous. For me, it's just more big, deep breaths in and big exhales. So, but long exhales. That's really what has helped me to just kind of relax my nervous system. I'm a big believer on long breaths.
Yes, yes. Everybody knows, like, if I hear Joanna say breathe one more time, I'm so into breathing. Absolutely. Okay, now you talked about kinesiology, and you went to Cal Poly Pomona, right? After that, did you always know that you wanted to be a trainer, or did you also have other aspirations? How did you get into fitness training?
So funny. No, I didn't always know I wanted to be a trainer. I know that I'm passionate about helping people. I actually wanted to be a physical therapist, but I did a lot of internships when it came down to physical therapy, and I found that I wanted to provide more. Like I really wanted to be that like person that holds on to someone's hand and guides them through like whatever they're going through. Because for me, exercise is not just a physical thing. It's more of like mental, emotional, like you learn so much from just like moving your body and like exercising. Like let's say you are doing a deadlift and you're like, wow, this is heavy, like I can't do it anymore. Like I feel like this translates into life. Like so many times there's been moments where I'm like, I can't do this anymore, and then part of me is like, just try a little more, like try a little more, and you do, and you surprise yourself, and you're like, wow, I did that. So like after that, like I realized, like, you know, I think personal training and being a group fitness instructor is for me. First of all, I get to help a lot of people all at once when it comes to group fitness. I mean, people come in here for like an hour and they're like, I just want to forget about everything, you know, I just want to like sweat it out. And
it's like you're a bartender.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And Lucy's really fun. You got to take her class. She teaches right now, Baby Got Back, a booty class. So when she came in, I said, what are you known for? She goes, I'm really good at working a girl's booty. And I said, all right, let's do it. Guys, girls' booty, let's do it. So yeah, fun. It's really, everybody loves her class. So if you have time, Thursdays. Yeah. Okay, now, with the physical therapy, was it because that you were already at the end of, you're trying to fix something that was already maybe like their movement or they had an injury, but with training you can actually get it before they're there. Was that a
Yes.
reason too?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to prevent these injuries, prevent any type of like diseases or health, you know, like diabetes, high cholesterol, like all of these diseases can be preventable with just moving and eating right. So if I could help someone or help many other people to just do it before like they even get to these like problems, like exercise heals. So
That's why all us trainers, we do it. We love it. We want to just give back. We love all of our clients. Okay, so now Lucy, if you were to talk to the younger version of Lucy and maybe pick an age, or what would you tell her? Are you talking to your 8-year-old Lucy? Are you talking to the girl maybe yesterday? And what does she need to hear, and what advice would you give her?
Never doubt yourself, follow your gut, and be bold and be you. That's pretty much like what I would tell myself, because so many times like I would overthink things. I still do, but overthink things. Or I would be too afraid to like show my real personality, because I'm like, what if people don't like me, or like they you know, I care too much. So like now, what I would love to tell myself is like, who cares? Be bold, be okay, like be you. It's okay, you know. So
I love when people call me weird. I'm like, thank you. You're so weird. Awesome. I want to be normal. I want to be like everybody else.
yeah.
Okay, little spur of the moment question is, let's say somebody out there is watching and they're like, I'm a little afraid, I'm not sure, I'm not ready. What advice would you give them?
Everyone always feels like they're not ready. Just come in. Just do it.
Yes.
Everyone says, oh, I'm going to start next week my workout. I'm going to start next week my diet. Like, no, start now. Like, take it day by day. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's your own fitness journey. And you're going to mess up. There's going to be days where you're going to be so good. Every day you're working out, you're eating right, and then there's going to be a day where like life just happens and you're like, screw this, screw it all. But just take it day by day, and don't be hard on yourself. Be good to yourself, love yourself, and be patient.
And everybody's afraid their first day.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We're all afraid. And do it afraid.
Yeah.
That's my, do it afraid. Yeah, because anyway. Oh, thank you. I had so much fun, Lucy.
Me too.
Yeah. So follow us online at thefitfactorstudio.com. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Fit Factor Studio. Again, this is Lucy Lopez from Rosemead. No, don't look her up. I shouldn't have said that.
El Monte. I'm not sure where I'm from. But.
The 626. And yeah, Joanna Vargas here at the Fit Factor Studio. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. And remember to live fully. Yeah, give me some of that, baby. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, gotta stop this.